area is known as the Rocks, and these are all very expensive little apartments next to us, and the Sydney Theatre Company and the Sydney Dance Company, and where all the rich and the aimless live. Oh, look, that's what happens if you illegally park in Sydney. Anyway, first things is a big thank you for all of you that said happy birthday to me over the last day or so. Yes, another year older. A few of my old Facebook friends and family. That was all very nice and pleasant to hear from you. And as you can see, you come around here and there's the Opera House ahead. We're going underneath the Sydney Harbour Bridge and the Sydney Harbour, and of course the tourist buses. And don't forget traffic lights. So anyway, this is just a quick video, and I'm just going to take you around under the bridge, show you the rocks. A little known fact about the rocks: back in the 18 whatevers, it actually had the plague. Yes, the plague was in Sydney. So it got everywhere, didn't it? But very little of the rocks is left now. It's all been redeveloped and flattened and what have you. Although they have salvaged a lot of it, but it is quaint. And in the summertime, very, very nice. But in the wintertime, a bit chilly. So anyway, we'll come round the corner here and you'll see some of the old wall stores. It's a shame there's buses in front of us. And over there is, well, on the other side of these buildings is where all the restaurants and that are. And the International Passenger Terminal. And here we are in the Rocks proper. Now, as you can see, they cut it all off on the weekend for their jumble sale stuff. Ah, wonderful. And yes, everybody comes down here, all the tourists, obviously. This is known as Circular Quay. And as always, you cannot move. The old police bike. Well, actually, that was an ambulance one, I think. And as you can see, more of the rocks, and they've all got their shopping stalls up. And it's like a little rabbit's warren in there. You can actually cut through the back of each of these shops with little lanes, and it's a bit like the old Pickwick Papers and Sherlock Holmesy thing down the back there. It's quite interesting actually. And as usual, they do the old tourist thing and the old ghost walks and what have you. So, and one of the great things about a motorbike in Sydney is, although you can't do it at the moment, over here underneath the railway viaduct where those vehicles are parked behind the traffic lights here, in the evening you can actually park your motorbikes here. It's free. So motorcycles park for free in Sydney, which is really, really good, because I tell you, it is about $25 an hour for a car in peak. And it is just horrendous. I went to pick Susan up one night and I was 20 minutes. That cost me $18. And the car, phenomenal amount of money. So anyway, this is Circular Quay. Unfortunately, we can't go straight up here because at the other end of this is the Opera House. So I'll do a quick left turn here. Oh, sorry, right turn. Blonde. And we'll see if we can get up there and have a quick look. And then we'll end this one because this one's going to go on Facebook rather than YouTube. And I'm going to set up a new YouTube channel, because now it's all owned by Google, of course, and rather than having your nom de plume, they want your real name. So my new channel will be based around my passion about motorcycling around Australia and such like. So it'll be called From Dawn to Dusk, and that's a number 2 rather than the letter 2, the letter TO. And I'll put a link up. I haven't got the site up yet for the website, but it will be up. And hopefully we can put a few videos and pictures up, and people can follow me if they're interested around Australia. I'll put a little bit of information up around the Adelaide trip, which was done at Christmas time. Most of you saw the pictures of, but yes, we'll get something together for that. I still can't get over the number of women that smoke. Now, I'm not one of those born-again reformed smokers that chastise everybody that sucks on the cigarette. And being a smoker for half my life, I gave up 15 years ago now. And probably saved around about £100 grand. And I'm doing my usual trip with traffic lights, as you can see. But I will edit this, Chief Executive. Yes, you can see with the weather that the sky is blue ahead of us, but it is rather chilly. The wind is extremely cold. But it's not raining. I guess it's something. Come on, go. I do have to go up here one more. Came down the wrong street, people. Now, up here, or I should say down here, there's a parking building, which we won't go into, but I will tell you about it, because it's quite interesting. You see the cars just come out of it there. It's like a giant corkscrew that goes down about 16 levels underground, which means it's under the harbour. It's all made out of sandstone, because Sydney's all based on sandstone. It's like the stuff here on the wall. It's just carved out of the ground, you know, they just cut a hole through it. So there's the Opera House. I'll just interrupt my speech. So there we are. Can't go in there, of course, because they're doing it up. Now there's the entrance to the car park. As I say, we won't go into it. Now, they had dug this thing out about 20 years ago, and it took them quite some time, but it's just solid sandstone, and it goes down for hundreds of feet. You can just imagine being down the bottom there, parking your car, all of a sudden this squirt of water comes out of the wall because it's soaked through, and you think to yourself, oh, I'm going to drown here. So yes, and of course the traffic lights. So anyway, I shall stop rambling now. So once again, thank you for all of those people that said happy birthday to me.